What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Charts and Chats episode 10, and let's just get straight into it. So what's going on, guys? Hopefully everyone's having a good morning. Let's just get straight into it because as of right now, I currently see something that I want to take advantage of and I want to get into it. I was personally going to look to get into a trade right before I got onto this, but I waited so I could show you guys what I was looking at. So let's just start off on the 4 hour. You can see that we came into this 4 hour order block that we have marked up, and we're currently trading inside of it, which we are also trading at this 34,000 level, which is very key. We also had a false break below this low and traded above it immediately, so this is giving me reason to believe that this is going to be the low, and we're going to either trade all the way back to the midpoint of the Asian range, which is at 34,200 around there, to then trade lower, or we're gonna have a reversal to continue trading higher throughout the day. So that's that, and ideally we would be wanting to get into a trade somewhere in here. Personally, I want to look to catch a retracement down to fill in this little fair value gap that we have right here, which will give me very close to 34,000, and it will also give me the chance to have a stop loss below this low right here without having such a wide stop. So that's currently what I'm looking at. I'm looking to target the Asian range. I'm going to draw the 50%. You can see the 50% is right here, which is right above this 12 o'clock open. So as of right now, one thing I want to keep in mind is we have this high, and this is the 12 a.m. open, 34,200. So if we do have a liquidity grab going into later on today, we could look to potentially take out these highs before running even lower. So that's something to pay attention to. So the reason why I want to be able to get into a buy around here is because I know if I can get into a buy around here, I can have the highest chance of being able to hold up to here and get out early, or hold all the way higher and be able to catch this full move. But I won't be able to do that if I wait to come up here to look for potential sells, because I know I could have that potential of getting stopped out soon. So that's that. Now we got to look for the confirmations for why we would enter this trade. So far, all I know for entering this trade, though, I know we were rejecting a 4-hour order block. We are also at 34,000. So these are two confirmations that we have so far. So I'm going to keep on looking. I'm on the 1 hour. I'm going to go onto the 30-minute. Did we reject this 30-minute order block? No, we came close though. 15. Clear these lows. You can see the reaction we had from it. Clearly cleaned it, moved straight up. So all we got to do is wait for a possible retracement on lower time frames to possibly maybe this breaker block right here, which will also fill in that gap we were talking about on our time frame. So this is something we could look out to look for a retracement too. So we can have our stop possibly below this low, or below this low, or even below this low. It all depends on what I see at the time and moment. But we're overall looking to take price higher. That's all I'm looking to do. I'm looking to take price to at least 34,200 to scale off multiple of my positions. And if I can't do that, then simply just gotta wait for that sell opportunity. That's all we gotta do. I already have a clear plan because not much really happened since last night, so I have an idea of what I'm really looking for. So that's really it. I'm just making sure I have enough confirmation down here to get into buy. But as of right now, I only have two confirmations. We have this 4-hour order block, which we're still trading aside. I'm going to mark the bottom of that 4-hour order block just so I know where we are inside of it. Okay, so this is 4-hour order block. You can see we came to the bottom of it, which happens to be right where we cleared this low at. So that's a good sign. So all I'm doing right now, guys, is I'm looking to catch this expansion to the Asian session. That's all I'm looking to do. I know there's a high chance that when we have this push, we could have a retracement from here, just from looking at what's happening. But that's just from experience. It's kind of hard to explain why I see it, but I just see clean highs right above the 12 a.m. open at 34,200. So I just see price likely to clear it and have a potential reversal type of thing, which in this case will be a reversal, New York reversal. I look for two main setups. My main setups are either the London continuation or the New York reversal. Those are my main setups that I like to look for. So that's really it. As of right now, I'm just waiting for this retracement possible retracement so I can have my stop a little slow, which would be about, I would have like about a 50 pip stop, in my opinion, 50 to 60 pip stop. Looking to target this right here, which will give me at least a 1 to 6, which is ideal, which is an ideal trade that I'll be looking to take because I don't like taking anything below 1 to 2, and a 1 to 3.6 is a great trade. So that's something we'll be looking to take. We just gotta wait for this retracement, and we're gonna be anticipating going into, what time is it right now? Going into 8:30. We should see some possible movement to the upside. So that's all I'm expecting right now. Just gotta be patient and wait. So also let's look at the way price is rejecting. It's currently rejecting this 34,000 level. So I think we could get a likely chance to trade lower, since use that as a form of support before essentially trading higher. So that's what I'm really looking at right now. We also have this fair value gap right in here. If you don't know what a fair value gap, make sure you watch my videos on it. But a fair value gap is basically just a gap in between candles from major moves, down moves. See that? So we have this fair value gap. We can look to target that. So that's really it right now. We're just waiting for a retracement to possibly buy up to in price to catch it up here. That's all I'm looking for. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. Just simply looking to do that. And all these red lines are basically just my areas of liquidity, swing highs, swing lows, equal lows that I'm going to be looking to target also. So that's really it. That's my analysis right now. I'm bullish on US30 short term, but I know there's a potential when price gets up here to either range or do whatever it's going to do before potential reversal. But if not, then let's check the daily and see why price would have a likelihood of continuing bullish. So as of right now, it looks like we already made this downward. So if price is likely to continue going higher, we should not see price come any lower, considering the fact that this daily order block is being heavily respected from this open of the candle. If you look to the right, it's heavily being respected. But I do know if this candle wants to continue lower, that it's going to have a possible pullback for pushing lower. And that pullback is going to be shown by having this pullback up into this Asian range, which is what I'm personally trying to catch as of right now. But we just have to wait for that retracement, because I'm not going to get into a trade with little confirmations, because right now all we have is our 4-hour order block and 34,000 level, and we're currently trading above the 4-hour order block. I just need to see a retracement into another possible lower time frame order block, maybe into my fib on a lower time frame. And that's all I'm really looking for. I have clear setups that I'm personally looking to take, and that's really all I'm doing. Just gotta wait for my pullback to catch this potential move, and we're gonna be good. So how's everyone doing today? We all doing good? Shut up. Hopefully you guys don't hear outside. They're kind of doing construction right now. Hear all that bullshit. If you do, I apologize, and I'll try to edit it out in the actual recording. Matter of fact, let me just close the window. Dumb boy's wildin'. Alright, I just closed my window. That shit was way too loud. I'm not about to deal with that. Still here, that's crazy. They were pushing right now. It's about 8:30, not 8:30, 8:13. So we just gotta see what happens. Hopefully price doesn't just take off, no retracement, because that is ideally not what I want to see. 30 minutes taking off. You gotta see how we respect this area up here. Might get a retracement, might not really pay it any mind. We gotta always keep it in mind. Every time frame we see a form, that could be a resistance. And yeah, now we just wait. Let's also pull our fib from, where is that? London low. London low is right here. And as you can see, I pulled it from this London low, my fib. It's giving me right here this 38.20% rejection level, which happens to be at this little order block we have here. So we could see rejection here. Keeping that in mind, we also have the 70.50% and the 79% at this fair value gap we have up here. So I'm going to be looking to take a lot of my positions off once we fill this fair value gap, because I know there's a high chance of once we get up to here in price around this 34 200 to 250 area, we're going to have possible rejection and a reaction. So I don't want to be holding my trade, and I'll just leave it a runner at that point with majority of my positions taken off. That's ideally what I want to look to do. So let's just see. Just gotta see what happens now. We just gotta wait. Holding my trade, and I'll just leave it a runner at that point with majority of my positions taken off. That's ideally what I want to look to do. Alright. We straight, guys. We straight. We all good. I'm just gonna put this on my Telegram, let everyone know what I'm currently thinking for the ones that aren't watching this live. Currently waiting for a pull back to catch this buy up into the Asian range. 50% at 34,200. If I miss this move, I will look for possible shorts around 34,250. I think it was 34,250. Yes, sir. So that's what we're currently anticipating right now. Okay, we're getting this pullback. If we can have this pullback go even lower, I will be looking to take this trade. Can have a pullback to at least down here. I will be looking to take this trade. And it looks like we're getting that reaction off of this little order block and this 38.20% level. So if this is about a 50 to 60 pip stop, I will be looking to have my stop loss below this low. Ideally, I don't want to see this low violated, but I know that that's going to be a wide stop, about 70-80 pips, and that's currently not what I'm okay with taking risk wise. So I'm going to stick to 50 to 60 pips. I'm on my MetaTrader right now. Okay, we're currently starting to reject again, which is not what I want to see. I want to see price come a little bit lower. And I'm going to stop right below this low there. I'm just marking my parameters on my MetaTrader. Okay, we're starting to get that push down. I'm going to be looking to buy off of this area right here, which is a 15-minute order block. Also, you have this 5-minute breaker block. So, we're going to be taking it off of this level. Alright, we're about to get into this trade, and if you also pull your fib from this low to this high, it's also another continuation level right there. So we're gonna keep that in mind going into this trade. Don't start rejecting now. Just come a little bit lower. I need about it's about 15 pips away. It's a little different on my phone. I don't know if you can see it. But since I'm on FT mode, the broker's a little different. Personally, I might try to get in a little bit early right here. Or should I just wait for it to really trade down into it? We're gonna see, because I've been missing trades lately, trying to get the perfect entry. Damn well knowing I'm not gonna be able to get the perfect entry all the time. Time is it? 8:17. All right. You know what? I'm probably gonna buy off right here, just considering the fact that we are at 34,000. Where are we at? I'll show you. Right here, 34,000 is literally right here. Oh, now you want to come closer and shit. But look, 34,000 is literally right here. So I'm already in the trade here. I'll connect my phone real quick so I can show you guys. No cap in my wrap. Alright, let me show you guys. I'm personally in this trade. I got in about right here. Stop loss below this low. Looking to target these highs up here. Looking to target these highs, coming to this fib, filling this fair value gap. I'm targeting the low and the midpoint of this Asian range and 34,200. That's my game plan going into this trade right now. Could lose this trade. If we do, it is what it is. Could win this trade. But let me just show you. Hold on, I gotta fix this. Right here. Yeah, I'll fix this real quick for you guys. Make it nice and clean. There, my phone's right above, but you can see I got in right here. Have my stop loss below this low, all the way down here. I was gonna get in at this red line, which is at my 15-minute order block, but you can see it wasn't really rejecting. So we're currently rejecting 34,000, which is why I'm going to hold this trade from here. But now that you guys see that I'm personally in the trade, I can take this off. Now we just gotta wait to see what price is overall going to try to do. So that's really it. We just gotta wait now. We're in the trade nice and early. I'm gonna let everyone know I'm buying US 30. Gonna show them my confirmations for why. And I'm glad we're at this 34,000 level. This is actually a trade I was looking to take yesterday, but I missed out on it. Confirmations. 4-hour order block plus 15-minute order block plus 34,000 level. What was it? Plus 5-minute breaker block targeting 34,200 plus Asian range low and midpoint. That's really it. That's all we're doing right now. I have certain setups that I look for each week. I'm gonna make a separate video for you guys so I can kind of explain the setups I'm looking for on a daily basis, because even though I have a good understanding of what the market, look at that reaction, but a good understanding of what the market likely likes to do, there's just a certain setups I like to look for that have high probability, that have real good reasoning behind them, if that makes sense. All right. Let me get my risk reward so I know where. There we go. A 1 to 3 trade would be coming all the way up to that 12 o'clock open, and a 1 to 2 trade is right at 70.50%, which is really good in my opinion, because I can get out of this trade early, still have that chance of winning this trade. We're pushing right now. We're almost up 1-to-1 already. We're up about 30 pips. 30 pips or so. Which is not bad. Not bad at all. It's showing the willingness to want to go higher. And you can see, look at this entry we got, guys. Sniper shit. Stop playing with me. Get my before and after screenshot. Alright, so that's really it. We just gotta wait now, guys. Simply wait for our targets to get achieved. We're almost at 1-to-1. Our 1-to-1 TP1 is gonna be at 34. 67. I'm like typing on my other computer right now in this Telegram. Hold on, this should not type it. Alright, whatever. I'm not even gonna type it over here. I'll just wait to type it. Let's type it over here. Jesus. I have a Chromebook to my left, and I use it for my just to watch my Telegram chat, so I don't have to have too much on my screen. But just like that, just have it ready, so when the time is right, I don't gotta waste my time pressing that. But you can see what's going on. We're just gonna look for an area of possible rejection. Might just come down to this candle's low, or possibly going higher. And ever since I started using lower time frame, guys, my trading got so much better. You're able to get so much more precise on entries, and you're able to map things out so much clearer. It's beautiful. Ideally, you want to suppress continue higher than this. But let's see what it do. Trying to see a rocket. I want to see fucking rocket. It's about 8:25. We got 5 minutes until 8:30. We're gonna see if we get volume. We don't got no news at 8:30, so we don't really gotta worry about none of that. All right. Oh yeah, we pushing. About to hit TP1. Let me see through. I wish I could play uncopyrighted music. I wish I could play copyrighted music on here. It would be getting lit every day. Promise you that. I gotta keep my. Can't get demonetized out here, man. TP1 about to get hit. A few pips away. 5. We're about 11 pips from CP1. We're getting there. TP1 smacked. Stop playing. We already up. Yes, sir. TP1 just got hit. From here, you guys could break even this trade. Do that. Right. CP1 hit. Now you can break even this trade. It's now a risk-free trade. Make sure you take some partials off too. Don't just hold. Don't just expect TP2 to get hit, because for all you know, we could reverse from here and then get stopped out. So you want to always make sure you pay yourself beforehand. Oh yeah, we pushing. We're up about 80 pips right now. Just broke even my trade. We're up about 80 pips right now. We're about to try and clear this high right here. So we're going to see what happens. We're either going to have a little false break above it, or we're going to just continue to clear it and move on to this fair value gap that we have up here, which is the ideal situation. I want to see this price continue to have this strong movement to the upside. Doing pretty good right now with this trade early on too. Yeah, we can expect a retracement. Keep in mind this engulfing that we got in at could likely be retested right here at some point. This 5-minute bullish order block right here could likely be traded into. But now you can see price just cleared these highs, so we're going to see what it does. I ideally want to see it trade even higher to 70.50% in this fair value gap that we have to the left. I want to see this area get filled in ideally. You never know, so see what happens. Just gotta let things go. We're already break even, so we can't lose nothing as of right now. Pushing right now. Our TP2 is how many pips? About 127. But TP2 is 127 pips. Let me have that ready. TP2 hit plus 127 pips. Yes, sir. And no, I don't have a signal group, guys. I just personally send out all my trades. It's not signals. I don't tell them when to buy or when to sell. I personally tell them when I'm buying or selling, the reasons behind it, so that they can learn from this. It's not signals. I don't charge them. I do it strictly for free, just off the sheer fact that I want to help everyone do what I do. I don't teach people how to trade. I teach people how I trade. And inevitably that helps other people become better traders. Because if it works for me, it has a chance of working for you. That's how I look at it. And we're rejecting after clearing this high, so we could have a potential false break scenario here. That's why I always tell people take partials. We should keep pushing from the way it's looking though. I see something on Instagram. Yeah, we're just waiting right now. Nothing crazy. Looking to come up to 34,200. Caught this trade from 34,000, and look at the way prices react. Look where we got in this trade at 34,000. Big push that's upside, clearing these highs. I want to see 34,100. I want to see tapped right now, coming into this, because right now we're slowly trading below this low. not low, this high, which is not what I want to see. Because I know that if we continue to reject like this, we could have another situation where we have a false break. And if you don't know what a false break is, imagine a consolidation. Price comes up, has a false break to go the opposite direction. That's ideally what could happen. And if that does happen, that would inevitably mean it would come back to my entry and stop me out, and then I would be at a loss. Not at a loss, but I wouldn't make no money, which in my eyes is a loss. But it's still early on. It just turned 8:30. So we gotta see what happens. Let me check to make sure there really wasn't no news or anything. See, we had ADP news at 8:15, but that was 15 minutes ago. So that's probably what we had with this push. So I think that's the only news that we have. No, we have news in 25 minutes at 9 o'clock, but it's only medium impact news. Nothing crazy. And it's a speech. So I don't know how much of a part that's gonna play in this trade, but we'll see. Still holding. We're rejecting. I don't like the way we're rejecting on these candles personally. Took partial my position. I took about 20% off. But just since we're at this around TP1, I took some of it off. Just so I see how price is trading right now. Ideally, I don't want to see it retrace. Still got 9 minutes on this candle though, so see what happens. This last candle had that loss of momentum. I want to see these next candles clear the high though. If we don't start clearing the high of this candle to the left, then there's going to be that chance that we do have this reversal scenario, which is not ideal. Not ideal. Yeah, and you can see now we're having this reaction to the downside after clearing these highs. So like I said, we could possibly have this trade back down into this down here, which will be our 5-minute order block. I don't think it's a 15-minute order block is where we got in that trade. 30 minutes even lower, and the hour is non-existent. The hour is like right here at 34,000. So ideally don't want to see price come any lower than this high, but you know that could all change. I don't know where the market's gonna go. I just anticipate what it is likely to do. Right now it looks like it's likely to keep falling for at least 20 more pips, 20, 30 more pips. And now you can see we're breaking that low. Yep. That's why guys gotta pay attention to when highs are cleared. You can see cleared it and we closed below it each time now. Came up a few pips, cleared both of these highs, now we're trading lower. Yeah, that's not what I like to see. I want to see price continue to go higher, not lower right now. You're gonna see hopefully our entry's at a good enough spot to where price doesn't really trade back into it and just continues to have this push. Yeah, it's coming down. So we're gonna see. We're watching this area right here. It's an area we're paying attention to. Might look for a possible re-entry since I'm already break even. Look for a possible re-entry at the rejection of this order block. That could be something I look into. I might add that 20% position that I already took off. So I'm just adding back to my original position. And since I'm already break even and I already took some profit, even if I took a loss on the second entry, I would still be net break even. So this is a way you guys could learn to scale in also. Don't recommend scaling in if you don't have the proper knowledge on what you like to do and understanding of the market, but I'm already break even, so even if I lose this trade, I can't lose nothing. And the worst comes to worst, this position continues to fly higher, I don't get a re-entry, and I just hit my TP2 or TP3, and then we're good. But I'm only looking to get a re-entry if price does continue to retrace, because I know if we keep retracing, there is a chance that I can get stopped out on that on this trade down here, break even. So I'm just taking matters in our own hands, understanding what's going on. Looks like we just came in, filled in this fair value gap from here and here. That looks like what this was, a small almost filled, and now we're rejecting to the top side. So we'll see. Like I said, if we get a rejection, we'll be if we get this fall down, we'll be looking for a rejection in this order block to look for a continuation trade. If not, then price should keep on pushing higher. So got this little bit to fill in if it does want to fill it in. Yeah, this rejection is pretty nice though. So I'm still bullish on it. I'm hungry. Alright, let me see where that level was at. It's 38.20%. Yeah, it's down here too. So we could use that as a potential support. Since we had to use that as a resistance before, it could be used as a potential support. That's good. That's another confirmation for if price does come down here, it would be a good reason to have a re-entry. A lot of confirmations. We have the 38.20% of this fib short, which has been rejected before, so we know that there's a likelihood that it could be used as a support now. Come to this 5-minute order block, we would also be filling in the rest of this fair value gap that we have here. And yeah, if you look at the levels we're rejecting, we just came and retested that 3450 area, and now we're starting to push higher. But I want to see these highs get cleared. Until these highs get cleared, there's still that chance we will come down and keep retracing. So keep that in mind. It's just a waiting game, but we're pushing, so I still have hope in this trade. Let's see. Going to CP2. That's what I want to see. Well, how's everyone else going? How's life, guys? For the ones that are in here. This is a winning trade. We do get TP2. I'll make sure I'm going to record this trade after the fact. I'm going to get the before and after for you guys. Okay, this is looking like it could be an early trade that we win. Usually I'm holding trades for around 9:45, 10 o'clock, like on an average normal day. Sometimes I can catch trades like this where I'm able to catch this expansion to the top side early on in the morning. Because coming around when we get to 9:30 in about 50 minutes, there is a high chance that we continue this push to at least TP3. Will give us a 1-3 on our risk. Oh, yeah, we're pushing. Come on, clear these highs. Clear these highs. Once we clear these highs, I'll have a strong chance of going to the top side. And once we clear these highs, we gotta see this fair value gap get filled in. Right to the left. So that's what we're doing. We're just waiting, guys. It's just a waiting game. Okay, we're clearing those highs, so we have that chance of going higher now. Yes, sir. There we going. Should keep on pushing higher now. Just gotta wait. EP2 is around, I think it's like 50 pips, 40, 50 pips away. Oh, man. I was looking at all the indicators now on MetaTrader. I've been using indicators for so long. Personally, I was just looking to see. Now we're rejecting again. But since we broke that high, I still think we're likely to keep pushing. So I'm not really gonna let that impact my analysis. We're struggling right here at this high, but I got faith. Most ideal scenario is see price keep it going higher is just to look for another form of retracement before pushing. Because right now we're making this upwick before we make the downwick, so that's showing me that price is likely upwick and then just trade back into this little consolidation. So I'm keeping that in mind while we're here. Now you can see, like I said, I made that upwick, now we're rejecting to the downside. So just gotta wait now. It's about almost 850, so we just gotta wait to see. Slow Wednesday, huh? Usually I like usually it's a little faster. Yep, there goes our little retracement I was talking about, back into consolidation. Yep, figured. Yep. There's our retracement. Like I said, if we come back down to that 5-minute order block, I will be looking to get a re-entry. This is a great TP area. Good area to take a little profits. probably just gonna retrace to that order block like I was talking about. Looked like we was gonna make a new high after we broke it, but right now it's looking more likely to clear the lows and retest, because look, cleared those highs and we're moving down now. If we break that low, then the chance of going to retest is gonna be very high probability. Yeah, and it looks like we're about to break this low now, so that momentum is probably gonna push us to the downside. So, pips is away from my original, so about 30, 40. Yeah, it was a way, guys. This is what trading is about. Just patience. That's all it is. But while we're here, you guys haven't already, make sure you go check out my YouTube channel. Right here. Make sure you check out my other videos. We go live every single day. I post informative videos, market breakdowns, mental rules. I post videos every single week, and the video I actually have coming out today is of importance of using big figure levels. And if you don't know what that is these levels right here. As you can see, prices retesting this 3450 area that we were talking about before likely maybe push higher or come to retest 34,000. So we'll see what happens. But I'm gonna have a video coming out on why these levels are important and what each of them mean and how you could use them to trade your strategy. Because by itself, this isn't gonna make you profitable. You gotta combine it with all the other knowledge you have. And now we're falling. We're gonna wait to see to get this re-entry now. Get this re-entry at this order block. And we're gonna hope that we don't get stopped out on our original position and we continue to trade higher after filling it in. So we're gonna fill in this fair value gap. We're going to be looking to go long at around 34,033. So let's clear this low right here. And it's about 852 right now. Got a little bit to go, maybe about 10, 15 more pips to fall. This is it exactly. Yeah, I got about 15 pips to fall before we look to get in. Not looking to get in early on this. Alright, filling it in. Gonna use that as support, or we're gonna fill it in to trade lower. Let's see. Okay, filled it in. Next stop, this order block into 38.20%. So we're gonna see what happens. Yeah, we're about to get this re-entry right. One more pip lower. Alright, I got my re-entry. Stop losses at my break-even point. So if I break even on my next trade, my stop loss will go there. Stop loss at 34,010. Alright, and let's see what happens. Let's see if we're gonna reject this area and continue higher, or are we gonna just continue to stop us out and we're gonna call it a day. Let's see. See how we react. Yeah, it looks like we're coming even lower, which is not ideal. Let's see. Worst comes to worst, we break even and just call it a day. Because right now we're really falling. Got that momentum to the downside. We're in this area, so depending on what happens here is going to depend on what we do for the next 15 minutes. Because we're very close to that entry point. Yeah, it looks like we're probably going to get stopped out. We're so close to the point where it's more likely to reach that 34,000 than to just trade up from here. Personally, that's what I think is going to happen. But hey, it is what it is. If you took advantage of that 1-to-1, it would have been good. We were up about 80 pips. I took about, from my partials, I took 71 pips off. So we'll see what happens. We're still in this trade though. But I still think this candle right here is likely going to come stop us out with the momentum we have. But let me just get the 50% of this order block. From here to here. We could say about the 50% we should be good, but we could have a wick down. So just have all these things to keep in mind. Let's see. Could get lucky, could be unlucky. Ain't nothing we could do though. We just gotta manage risk. That's all we can do and be patient. We're like right in the middle. I don't know. I still think there's a chance that we'll just come down to 34,000. Alright, we'll see. We got about 4 minutes until 9 o'clock. You know, we're slowly pushing away from it, but not enough to really give me reason to believe that we're going to trade higher. We're going to have to see major momentum shift right now to the upside. Because this low momentum, I'm not trying to consolidate in here. Because if we consolidate here, there's a chance that there'll be a liquidity grab of whatever consolidation is made. And that liquidity grab is going to grab my stop loss, and I'm going to be sick. Yeah, this is part of the game, man. We can't win them all. Last 2 weeks, I had great trades. 1-2s, 1-3s, no losses. This week, NFP week, I haven't really been lucky. Took 2 L's the last 2 days. Today looks like it's going to be break even. It is what it is. It's part of the game. Gotta accept it. It's not about whether you're going to take losses or not, because we're going to take losses. It's about how you handle them. And it's by not over trading, not over risking, and just calling it a day after it happens. It's kind of crazy how close we are to stop loss. Like we couldn't have been like 10 pips away from stop loss. Yeah. Looking like this is gonna be the end. Alright, it's 9 o'clock. Let's see what this next candle does. Yeah. 9 o'clock momentum's pushing us down. Trade into the 50%. Let's see, is that the momentum we needed? Trade right into the 50%. We're still in the trade. If it clears the highs to the left, then we should be good. If it clears the highs to the left right now. Okay, we're good. We're still in this trade, guys. We're still in. After we trade into that 50%. Listen. Ooh, that was a close one. Here, we can still get stopped out, but I'm just show you guys that I ain't capping. I'm selling it. Because that was a close call. Right here. You can see I'm still holding that trade. You can see how close we got to stop loss, bro. Look how close we got. Now we're coming back to that re-entry that I got off that order block. So, ideally, I want to see price continue to push higher. Like I said, you never know what could happen. So, we just got to take it by that. Take things slow and just continue to let things run out and play out. We have no control over what happens because now we're rejecting. It could still shut me out. But ideally, I don't want to see it go lower than the 50% if we're really bullish. Ideally. But realistically, you never know. See? Yeah, we're just arranging now. Okay. Yeah, now we're falling. Oh man, you're just playing with my emotions today. I thought we was about to be good. Guess not. Guess not. Yeah, this isn't what I want to see. I want to see price continue higher. I'm just hoping this is maybe a retracement before we go higher. Just a consolidation before we have this expansion again. But I just don't feel like taking this break-even trade and then watching price continue higher. That is not what I want to do. All right, let's see. Keep pushing, man. Go back to our TP1. Put us back into profit, man. Playing with me. All right, pushing back higher. But last time we did, kind of finessed me. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for this actually to close above. If we can close above in 40 seconds, then I'll believe we'll go higher. Until then, you can eat my dick. Eat my dick, US30, because you're playing with my emotions. I don't like that. shit. I'll put my shit just so you guys can see it. Alright, retracement early into the candle. That's good. I want to see that. Matter of fact, this is too dark, but I want to see this early into the candle because that's showing me that now going into the end of this candle, we should continue to push higher. Let's see. Or news or something. Oh, what's the news at 9:15? Hold on, wasn't there news? Oh yeah, no, it was at 9. What did it come out? It came out. It's a speech, so yeah, so we made that downward, so we should keep pushing. That's things I look for in candles. Like I'm telling you guys, if you just pay attention to these live streams, you're gonna catch a lot of gems. Like I'd be saying a lot of things that I know myself personally, but I don't be realizing how influential they actually really are. Close above this order block now after coming to 50%. Now we should ideally keep on pushing. That's ideal. There we go. Broke the high. Should keep pushing. Got about 23 minutes until 9:30. Are we gonna consolidate until then? Or we gonna go into profit? At this point, it's a 50-50. Oh, retracing again. God damn it, man. It's everywhere today, huh? It's just gonna probably consolidate until 9:30, to be honest with you. And if it does, it is what it is. Here, I'll just have you guys watch my phone with me. So why not? We ain't doing nothing. At least you get to see what I'm doing, because right now, price looks like it's retracing. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I can't since it's connected, but I just look at this shit, man. Damn. Snoop Dogg, what you doing? Oh, we're falling. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna probably take this out, boys. Yeah, our stop loss is right there. Unless we reject this 50% one last time. Looks like we're gonna be taking this L, boy. Not L, but we're not gonna take a W, so it's L in my eyes. We're just playing right now. This second rejection of this candle is wild. The second rejection is crazy. My stop loss is too close for you guys to be playing like this, market makers. Shit. My stop loss is not 50 pips away. It's about 5 to 10. Y'all boys need to stop playing with me and just go y'all direction. We rejected once again. I don't want to see price go lower. We need to go higher. I don't know why we're still here. Make it downward first. Make it downward, candle. Make it downward, then you can go higher. Because all this is doing right now is showing me that you're going to make an upward and then you go back from that damn consolidation. Alright, broke the high, but are we going to continue pushing? Who knows? We'll see. I don't know if you guys seen the Kevin Gates meme, but they're killing that boy right now. This boy has memes to everything. Like I said, made that upward and now we're trading lower. It's been a long day, long morning. Jesus. It's been solid in this little area. From when we got into now, we've just been in this 100 pip little range until we start breaking these highs. And TP2 does not look like it's going to be hit at all. Slowly pushing now finally. I still want to see TP1. Oh, there's some momentum I was looking for earlier. There we go. Keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. There we go. We got the momentum coming in. Got about 22 minutes. 20. What is it? We have 18 minutes until 9:30. I don't know where I got 22 minutes, but 18 more minutes. Oh, come on. Keep on going. Keep on going. Take us back to TP1. TP1. Almost back at it. See price trade above these highs once again. Back up here. These are the highs I want to see hit next. But from here, TP2 should likely get hit. Because considering where it's at, that TP2 will be around. That's it. Like 30, 34, 150 area. That's where TP2 will be around. And that's our big figure level. Alright, we back at TP1. Let's go. Let's keep on pushing now. I want to see higher prices. We already hit TP1 once. Hit it twice on our re-entry. So let's see. We got the momentum. I don't see why we can't keep trading higher. Oh yeah, we pushing right now. We pushing now. This is what I like to see. All right, we close. If we do have a, I don't wanna see a big retracement on this candle. If we do, maybe to the bottom of it fast before we trade higher. But I don't want to see a major retracement, honestly, since we have this momentum. Maybe a small little continuation rejection, possibly. Trade a little bit lower, maybe to here before trading higher. That's something we could possibly see. But I don't want to see a retracement fully. All right, once we clear these highs up here, I'm going to break even my re-entry. Since my re-entry is a little bit higher, my TP1 isn't a full 1-to-1 for my re-entry, so I'm gonna break even once we break these highs. Pushing, not really having retracement. Small little downward, nothing crazy. Oh man, don't tell us we're gonna be able to break these highs again. Because if so, I'm taking my position off here. Take all of it off at 1-to-1. I think we got the momentum now. We got it, man. We got it. Just gotta hold. Got diamond hands. Struggling to break this high again. Once again. Once again. I want these highs to be taken. I just at least want to break even this next position. I'm not going to take a loss on it. If it does come back to my entry, I'm not going to take a loss on it. I'll just cut it short, but I just want to break even because mentally it'll put me to ease my mind and stress. We're struggling at this high once again, as you guys can see. But we already came back to it once, so I already know it's reaching for that high. Even if it's just going to be another false break to trade lower, I know it wants to reach for this high. It wouldn't be trading back up into this area, rejecting that order block, if it didn't want to reach for that high, or at least want to reach for 34,200. So that's that. Just gotta keep holding. Yeah, we're losing momentum in this area once again now. It's a similar setup we had here. We had a big candle, push up into it. Big candle, push up into it. Next candle, failed to break. Next candle, failed to break, traded lower. Failed to break again, failed to break, traded lower, traded all the way back to the order block. And if we trade back to the order block once again, I'm ending the trade because I know the likelihood of that order block holding up once again is not going to be as strong. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see. I at least want to break those highs. Like, if we could break those highs, I'll be fine with taking on my position up there. personally. We got about 10 minutes till 9:30, so we're gonna see what happens. I don't like the way this is forming. So personally, I'm gonna break even my runner now. I don't want to see price come back to it. And if it does, that's not what I want to see happen. And I will be fine taking that L. Just be a one rejection, then just cancel this shit out. I need a nut candle right now. We're on a 5 minutes, so these next two candles are either going to be a retracement going into 9:30 to go higher, or we're just going to straight go up. I don't want to see a fall again though. I don't know why it's struggling so hard with this little ass high. What's the importance of it? It's not even that crazy of a resistance. There's nothing here. Like if you look at it on the hourly, there's nothing here. We ideally should keep on pushing. That's what I'm expecting price to keep on trying to do. Had this little retracement to 4-hour order block. Now we should keep pushing higher. But hey, sometimes we don't get what we want. We got 8 minutes for this 15-minute candle still, so we won't let this 5-minute time frame really try to affect us. We got to keep in mind these are short-term confirmations. We could easily just have a downward fast like that and still be bullish on the 15-minute. So let's just keep that in mind. Ideally, just want to see price continue to shoot up, but we won't always get what we want. Like I said, ideally, it would be nice, but realistically, it doesn't always happen. We could break this next candle's high, we should be good, but like I said that before over here, and then broke the high, traded back lower. So we'll see. So if we could break this high, then I'll be straight. Regardless what happens after we break that high, I will be content with the profit I was able to make. Because like I said, you're not always going to be able to get 1 to 2 trades, 1 to 3 trades. You're not always going to get it. Like in this case, I might not even be able to get past this 1 to 1. I got to be able to take partial positions and make sure I pay myself for that, because I'm not going to let all of this 2 hours of charting and work go to nothing. At least I paid myself at least 20% of what I could have made. And I should probably pay myself again if I'm really being honest. Pay myself another small position at this 1 to 1, considering what's going on. So I'm actually going to do that. Gonna pay myself, should I? Yeah, I'm gonna pay myself a little bit of this position because it looks like it's gonna start to retrace again. Yeah, we're breaking this low now. Only other spot it can come to is this low right here, and if it does, it's gonna stop out my second position. So at least I got off with a little bit of profit so far. I was able to take partials for 27 pips just now, and I took partials for 71 pips earlier, and I'm still holding my positions. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We got about 7 minutes till 9:30. So if this is the retracement we're looking for back into this 4-hour order block, which is down here, we should ideally look to keep above all of this. As long as we stay above all of this, our main entry should be okay. But like I said, you never know. See what other pairs are doing. Let me check like NAS 100. And NAS is having this retracement too, but everything's bullish. Ideally, NAS should probably keep trading a little bit higher to at least maybe 14,586. That would be ideal, but you can see we're having this rejection right now. Check the 4 hour. Looks like it came to fill in this fair value gap. Yeah, it's not as nice as US30. US30 is a little bit cleaner. So it is having this rejection, but still cleaner overall. Alright, still holding this position. Alright, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before 9:30. I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Looks like we're just having a retracement to continue lower so far. That's what I'm getting from this candle. So we still have a likelihood of trading lower. Unless this 9:30 volume kicks in right about now and we just start to push even higher. That would be ideal. But like I said, ideally, it doesn't really always happen. Realistically. But from the looks of it, it looks like we could continue, unless this was just a continuation of rejection. If it was, then we should be good. Which it looks like it is, so we should ideally keep pushing, as we are right now. Looking to take these highs out, though. Until we take these highs, like I said, nothing really fucking matters. Nothing really matters. Alright, and we're rejecting again. Let's see what happens, man. We got about 3 minutes till 9:30. Let's see if we're gonna get this push. Even if we just come up to this TP2, which is at the Asian range low. The Asian range low should actually be right. Is it right there? Should be under this candle. Yeah, it's this candle. So come back to Asian range low, come in to fill this fair value gap, or even use it as a form of resistance. Come to 70.50%. Yeah, what we're rejecting right now, so might not happen, might happen. It depends. Might just have a small downward before going higher, or we're just gonna come stop our trades at break even. And if it does, it is what it is. Ain't really much we could do about it. Just we manage risk. That's really it. Looks like that 38.20% rejection wasn't valid enough. It was a short-term push. Alright. See what happens. Gonna hold this little area here. Or not. Okay. Let's see. Are we gonna hold? We're gonna come down and try and stop us out now. We got about 2 minutes till 9:30, so this is gonna be a close call. We're either gonna get stopped at break even before the push up, or it's just gonna at least start to reject this area. Because I'm hoping this 4 hour order block is strong enough to hold us above our entries to at least push us up in price. It's happening on the 1 minute. Okay. Got this here. Oh no, it's iffy. It's very iffy. It's like it can go both ways right now. The way I'm looking at it, it can go both ways. It could stop us out and still have that chance of trading higher, because I know that we're at this high volume area, which is this 4-hour order block, so we can come down easily, wick 34,000 before trading higher, and it'll still go our direction. But it's just the fact that our trades are broken even in this area. Okay, it's 9:30. Let's see what happens. We're gonna get broke even, or we're gonna get pushing the profit. Let's see. Close to my stop loss. We're gonna see. Gonna stop us out, or we're gonna go to the price where we want to go. Whatever happens, happens. We came very close to my stop loss, and we're starting to push a little bit higher. This could just be a little wick to go lower. We're gonna see. Yeah, looks like we're gonna get stopped at break even. Ideally, I don't want to, but I'm not gonna move my stop loss. Yeah, we just got stopped at break even, guys. Just got stopped at break even. Damn, and now we're starting to push even higher. Damn. Alright, since I'm already in profit, I have the last re-entry. Stop loss below my order block. And I'll show you guys on camera quick. Right here. Got my stop loss below that order block. Looking to still capitalize on it since I'm in profit, so let's see what happens. I'm already in profit, so even if I lose this trade, I'll still be breaking even. Let's see, we're pushing. The reason I got in is because we cleared these lows after coming into this 50% of that 5-minute order block. So ideally, cleared the lows and we should keep pushing higher. We're at 1-to-1 right now. Broke even this trade now. I want to see price come to my 1-to-2. Come on, 1-to-2. Come on, you got it. Come on. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. TP2 hit. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. That's how you do this shit. What I say? What I fucking say? Stop playing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep on pushing. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Taking my partials off. %2 off. TP2 hit. Let's see if our TP3 gets hit. Stop playing. TP3 about to get hit. What's our TP at? TP3 is 193, 195 pips. TP3 hit. Plus, where's the plus? Plus 195 pips. Let's see if our TP3 gets hit. We have TP1 and 2 hit. Let's see what happens. We're holding a small position. Small position on this runner. We're gonna see if we're gonna reject this area. Like I said, we just filled in this fair value gap that we were targeting. So worst that comes to worst, we already took profit on this position, and it's a winning trade just like that. 1-to-2 trade. But the one thing I keep in mind, guys, is I was able to re-enter based off the fact that I saw we had this false break of this low and traded into that 50% of that 5-minute order block once again, and we were still holding above this overall 4-hour order block, which is what I like. So even though my original position did get stopped at break even, I was able to capitalize on this trade right here. Yeah, I just took off another small position at 120 pips. I'm on TP2. So yeah, we're good right now. Just move into profit. We're gonna see if we're gonna reject this overall fib that we have from here. We're rejecting that 79%. Build in this fair value gap. We're also retesting the low of this Asian range. So if price does have a reaction to keep on coming lower here, I can see why. But I'm also keeping in mind that we could also keep on slightly pushing higher to this 34,250 to 34,200 area. The majority of my profits are already locked in, so we're good. Nice little trade, guys. Made back our losses from the week easy. You know why? Because we do this shit for real. TP3 fucking hit. TP3 hit, boy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. TP3 hit. Stop playing with me. Let's see if we're going to run even higher. This will be for about, what would this be? Like I said, if we do have a reversal, I'm looking at it from right here. Price is going to have this reversal from this area right up here. Oh, yeah, we flying right now. We flying now. Yeah, we gone. That's how you do this shit. Stop playing. TP3 hit, boy. Stop playing. 3 hit. 2 days in a row. Took a loss. Made it all back in 1 day. That's how we do that shit. That's the power of risk to reward. That's the power of risk to reward. I'm trying to see if this high is going to get taken out. We're trading at the almost at 50% of this Asian range. So I can see price coming up a little bit higher. We're currently rejecting 34,200, which is the area I was looking to target, if you guys remember originally. So yeah, did pretty good trade. I'm leaving my runner from here. This is my running position. So we already took our trades. We already did what we had to do. So I'm gonna end the little stream here. If you guys are keeping watch, make sure you watch this 34,250 area for possible rejections, because I know price is likely to reach for this level. And considering it's a higher high, it could give the liquidity before possibly reversing to go even lower, and continuing this overall London trend. Or we could continue to trade higher and trade into the previous day's high, which is all the way up here, previous day high, which is possible. Price could likely reach for it. We don't know if that'll happen. That's why we were able to capitalize on getting in low down here, like we stated, to be able to catch this move up here. Even if it does reverse, or even if it does continue to go higher, we'll be able to overall catch this expansion to the top side. So that's really it. Hopefully you guys were able to take advantage. Hopefully some of you guys made money. Hopefully some of you guys even learned something. This was a little longer stream, but this is what we do it for. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully it was informative.